So hello there guys, Ronaldo insists Manchester United can still achieve big things, but questions teammates' mentality. Paulo Dybala reportedly set to leave Juventus as a free agent this summer. Haaland wants Real Madrid move, but Spanish side can't compete with Man City finances. So first story of tonight, United are 7th in the Premier League, and facing a fight to secure a top 4 finish, having been labelled as potential title challengers in pre-season following a summer transfer window that included the return of Ronaldo and signings of Jadon Sancho and Rafael Varane. The club's disappointing form saw Ole Gunnar Solskjaer sacked in November, and replaced with Ralf Rangnick on an interim basis, but the change is yet to have delivered consistent results or performances. United, 6 points behind 4th placed West Ham with 2 games in hand, travel to face Aston Villa in the Premier League this weekend, and ahead of the clash Ronaldo has discussed the need for a change in mentality at the club. Speaking to Sky Sports, Ronaldo was asked if United could close the gap to the top 4 without the correct mentality. Impossible. I think it's the main point, he insisted. I don't accept that our mentality be less than being in the top 3 in the Premier League. I think to build up good things, sometimes you have to destroy a few things. So why not? New year, new life, and I hope that Manchester can be the level that the fans want. They deserve that. We are capable of changing things now. I know the way, but I'm not going to mention it here, because I don't think it's ethical on my part to say that. What I can say is we can do better, all of us. Manchester belongs to important things, so we have to change that. I don't want to be here, to be in 6th place, or 7th place, or 5th place. I'm here to try to win, to compete. I think we compete, but we are not yet in our best level. But we have a long way to improve, and I believe, if we change our mind, we can achieve big things. So what are your opinion on Ronaldo? Quote, if I'm speaking of my personal opinion, since Newcastle United match it seems that players don't have that winning mentalities in matches and they have to change before Okay, so next on, it's been assumed for months that Paulo Dybala will renew his contract with Juventus, but the situation has taken an unexpected turn according to Sky Sports, and carried by Diario as the Argentine apparently didn't like that Juventus changed the conditions of the agreement that had been informally agreed, and the new negotiation hasn't proven successful. That means that, as things stand, he'll be a free agent at the end of the season. This would be a very interesting development that would have a serious impact in the summer transfer market. Cristiano Ronaldo left Juventus for Manchester United last summer, and the idea had been that Dybala would become the Italian side's reference. But now that's been thrown into doubt, and Juventus will have to make up serious ground if they are to convince their talented forward to commit his future to the club. As of the first day of the new year, he's legally allowed to negotiate with any club he likes. Dybala has scored 9 goals in the 20 games he's played for Juventus so far this season, averaging 0.62 goals per 90 minutes. One would imagine that Man United, City, Barcelona and Real Madrid will be paying attention to see how this one develops. Haaland wants Real Madrid move, but Spanish side can't compete with Man City finances. Erling Haaland wants to sign for Real Madrid this summer, but the Spanish side are unable to compete with the finances on offer from Manchester City. Haaland is expected to leave Borussia Dortmund this summer as a number of Europe's leading clubs prepare to activate his release clause €75 million, with Real Madrid and Manchester City understood to be the frontrunners for his signature. Pointers are reporting that Haaland's preferred choice is keen to play alongside Kylian Mbappe, who is to move to the Bernabeu, where the Norwegian is expected to complete his own move to the Spanish capital this summer. The World Cup winner is expected to move on a free transfer following the expiry of his deal at PSG, with Real able to fund his wages following the expected departures of Gareth Bale, Marcelo and Isco. Real, however, are currently unable to compete with the financial offer set to be submitted for Haaland by the Premier League champions, with Pep Guardiola having made the 21-year-old his leading target at centre forward. City are yet to replace Sergio Aguero, and sanctioned the sale of Ferran Torres to Barcelona last month, with the arrival of a new forward top of the club's list of priorities. Real's focus has been on Mbappe after a failed bid for the Paris Saint-Germain star last summer, but the Ligue 1 side will be powerless to prevent his exit this time around with his contract set to expire in 6 months. The prospect of Haaland and Mbappe in tandem could relaunch Real's project after a transitional period, but it remains to be seen whether the Spanish league leaders can persuade the forward and his representatives to turn down a more lucrative move to the Premier League. The report does suggest that Real may be able to compete for Haaland if they are able to offload Eden Hazard, the former Chelsea star, having endured a torrid injury hit spell since his move to the Bernabeu. Though a departure for the Belgian is described as very complicated. This is it for today guys, subscribe channel for more football related content daily.